you know, that control them. So I don't know who directly runs China. I think Hi-Rez has like their own Chinese department with Tencent. That I believe Tencent controls most of China's like, you know, the way they go. Because if you guys don't know, Smite is still considered in beta in China right now. Smite isn't even released in China. So yeah, I wonder when they're gonna release on the Chinese client. Like when Smite's gonna be officially released. I would imagine sometime soon.
因为我觉得这个人马真的是太帅了，他大招超远距离。
真的啊？
对，
有多远？
嗯，
Allied, notice how quick the flip panels moves because the Chinese have attention span of 5-year-olds with AAD. God damn, that's not only savage but racist. God damn. Did you already see the Bakasura or Bastet making backdoor plays in competitive games? So the coolest plays we saw a 4-man Xingtian ult into a Chrono stun into a wipe, which is pretty sweet. That was one play, and I think the most hype play was the Odin level 1. The Odin level 1 got Blink, Hog, and Bluestone. Blinked into red buff, stole red buff, and jumped out, which was pretty funny. Why is Bakasura gone from the meta? The last nerf really hurt Bakasura in his aggressiveness. I feel like Bakasura is one of those guys that thrives from being ahead. So the fact that he has a really hard time getting ahead now because he can't get early kills because his ult got nerfed, that on top of the Bluestone being introduced to the game really killed Bakasura's existence, because really he was only viable soloing, mostly because of his kill potential, right? He could shred tanks and he had shit tons of kill potential, but then it's like people learned how to deal with it. With the introduction of Bluestone, Warriors could just 1v1 Baka now. Baka already had a really shitty levels 1 to 4 laning phase, and the Bluestone only reinforced that, so it just went downhill from there. They're probably gonna have to rework Bakasura eventually. There was a Thor who dove behind Phoenix for a kill and got out with 2 people on him. I don't remember that. Alex, can you tell the story about any new roster changes in Envy for Season 3? I have no idea yet. There's no finalized new roster changes. I'll keep you guys updated when I actually get new info in terms of roster changes. The only roster changes we know of right now is the cognitive roster changes. So Kabam and Meerkat have left Cognitive Gaming. So I don't know if the rest of them are going to stay together. No fucking clue.
好像是没有吧？我印象中应该是。
对，那这个话是算是我们中国神之浩劫比赛第一个 BO5了，历史性的。对，今天晚上7点钟，不见不散。
是的。
Allied, is Thanatos straight doo-doo now, or is he worth learning? You could definitely learn Thanatos, unless you're playing Thanatos at the highest level of play. Thanatos, especially in casual and lower level competitive games, can really like make or break games. Is he like that highly valued in meta? Not at all. He's not even that good of a counter pick anymore. But if you'd like him, you can definitely learn him. Hi, Heroin. Tell me about the teams that are forming. Well, we have a power team. Oh, never mind. The game's starting. I'm not telling you, Heroin. Fuck you. Ooh, I'm so excited. You think we'll see Robin mid? There's been no Robins picked. So, interesting note about Chinese teams, that every single team will first pick Bellona over all else. And I don't know why... I don't know why Thanatos is. I have no idea. Maybe QG highly prioritizes Thanatos. Oh, the Hellband! The Hellband! Finally, dude! Finally! So OMGB, if you guys missed yesterday's game, OMGB decimated with Hellmid. Hellmid was like their bread and butter. That shit was savage. And the Wukong, oh yeah, Wukong is very highly contested as well. The common laning phase, or the counter pick for Wukong solo is, wow, Neith first pick. Neith is very highly contested as well. But China values Chalk to counter Wukong. It's actually pretty crazy. And the top junglers are like a Willix, Thor, Athena's very highly contested, and some other shit. So how many teams are left? There's about 3 teams left. I don't know why Fenrir was picked, because he hovered a Willix. A Willix is very highly contested, But then he picked Fenrir, so I don't know why the Fenrir is so early.
昨天的比赛
Couldn't tell you.
把雅典娜扳了，所以没有机会。他们这个的话已经是舍弃强势神明，直接拿出他们的套路了。
哦，你这么一说，我真的是特别的期待。
然后我这么说
The new Wa Hover.
没有，这个女娲是真的吗？看一看这一手吧。
Maybe we'll see a Xing 10 pickup as well.
所以女娲
The Chinese teams are allowed to use skins apparently in the Hades.
女娲这个同步
I'm assuming that's Hades solo. I can't imagine it being
如愿以偿的拿到了。
anything else. And then he immediately locks in a Willick. So I don't know why, but they prioritized. So OMGB must know that QG was gonna pick Fenrir there, so they picked Fenrir and gambled that they wouldn't pick a Willix, and then they picked a Willix. So it's probably Fenrir solo or Willix jungle. It's a Hades solo, so he's willingly
吧，你叫元气弹啊，
I don't know. It's whatever.
蝎子都在。
Maybe QG values Fenrir. That could be like the only
条件期待玩蝎子。
information I can get out of this. But Neith is definitely very highly contested. Like it's definitely a Neith AD carry, but I've seen a lot of Neith mid out of the Chinese teams.
NDC美度
How many gods is China missing? So the Chinese teams or the Chinese region, the client, is missing Khepri, Sol, and Cryon. Xing 10 is available. There's a lot of things available still, but Khepri, Sol, and Cryon are not available on the Chinese client right now because of whatever. I don't know why.
会拿一个怎样的神明？是中单还是？
Why won't Hi-Rez let pros use skins? No idea, Emily. No idea. I think it's just they want the casual new players to like know how to do the game. Yo, God bless you, ZX Bearded X Clan. Thank you so much for the subscribe, bro. Welcome aboard the Church of Allied. Thank you, man. Make sure you boys welcome in Bearded Clan.
虽然没有露脸直播，但是爽在哪里？爽在我们可以肆无忌惮的跟我们的这个神超级的老牌玩家们讲这个比赛。今天晚上的比赛，因为是我们是 TJ 的主舞台，所以
The Mercury Band. Woo!
我们可能还
I
有
guess they value. It looks like 2 jungler bands and a soul lane band. That's pretty cool. And then there's the Thor pickup and Ares for support. I like QG's lineup.
这个阵容
I'm surprised that.
非常稳的，很舒服。
Yeah, I mean, I guess I like QG's lineup. OMGB has a global dual lane, the Fenrir solo, a Willix jungle, and then the Chronos middle. What? I wonder why Chronos mid. Can you explain what's going on with SPL teams after this game? Oh, I could. Yeah, sure.
说除了元气带吧，好吧，除了元气带都拿到了自己想要的，那个赫尔就不算了，那个算是一个大招，并不算是特别100%能够拿到的东西。
I like understand why they picked up Fenrir. They picked up Fenrir to bait them to thinking Fenrir is jungle, and they figured they wouldn't out Willix anywhere else, and they picked gods. Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Team man low.
在进入我们4强之前，不是有那个战报嘛？什么 KDA 什么的，期待是。
Psych Fnatic, I would assume they get Khepri or Soul practice as, you know,
他开始让头了。
time goes on.
尽量把资源给一些后期。
对，我觉得。
Oh yeah, so Chronos is actually commonly picked. It's not highly prioritized, but Chronos 80 carry seems to be like the bread and butter of a lot of 80 carries. Freya's picked a lot as well, depending on the strategies. But I think this is the first time I've seen Chronos mid. I think people, I was explaining this to chat yesterday. If you guys have not seen yesterday, everyone in China expect literally half the teams to get Blink. Everyone, this is after Blink nerfs, by the way. They all get like Blink 1, and even like the 80 carries get Blink. It's weird as fuck. Even the Chronos, like I've seen Blink Chronos. The Chronos gets Blink, and he like time riffs on people, and it's like I'm like, what the fuck? I've seen Freya's get Blink. I've seen Neefs get Blink, and I'm like, the fuck is going on up in here? Like, what are you gonna do? Blink auto attack? But that seems to be China's theme. They all get Blink for some reason. It's like Blink beads, and then one or two of them get like Weakening Curse Heavenly, and that's it, or like a shell.
听啊，特别的信仰他的这种情况。
It is some shit.
从这个大招练了好几十场，
Weird things to note. Expect they all group up at level 1
2场
in the ward together. They get really weird starts. Well, some of them. Most of them are pretty standard. You'll notice that a lot of them, they're very similar to NA or EU meta. There's a lot of different starts that the Chinese AD carries experiment with. There's a lot of trans 2 starts, and then like I think the most interesting start we saw yesterday was the Apollo went Death's Toll boots into Soul Eater, you know, which is like the Emilito start pretty much. So
对，我不敢说，我知道，但是我不敢说出来，我怕
但是
当
简单的脑补了一下，感觉。
电竞汪精卫，你知道吗？我不敢说，我不敢说。
我懂。
对对，怕。
why don't you guys play Hades mid anymore? Kiku's not middle
法律
anymore.
短信，这我就要背锅了。这个
Oh yeah. Oh, so at least from OMG B and OMG, but what I've seen, invades are really popular among the Chinese meta. Expect a lot of aggressive invades, and every single Chinese team, by what I've seen so far, except QG, I have no idea what they do. Every single team camps Soul Inner. Camping Soul Inner seems to be the meta. No one really no one's gonna fuck with dual lane in terms of like ganking or rotating. A lot of the action seems to be happening either in Soul Lane or in like the jungle on the right side of the map. So speed buffs are taken, blue buffs are taken. Pretty much China praises weekend camp Soul Lane, weekend #1. Like, you know, it's just straight up, it's the weekend meta right now. Just camp that Soul Lane. They probably all have weekend shirts. They have a shrine of weekend 667 #1. So, like, by what I've seen, there's only been like 2 ganks in dual lane, and all the attention usually is in the Soul Lane. Do I plan on watching Brazilian regionals? Yeah, if I can find it, the stream, I'll watch it. Why not? Are there any Grill Pro players in China? Not that I know of, but what I've seen, there's Grill casters, but I haven't seen them. I don't know, but there's a female casting yesterday with the Chinese regionals.
时间的11:18，我们今天胜者组的第1场比赛终于是开始了，由这边蓝色方的 QG 战队对阵红色方的 OMGB 战队。
这样的话，我感觉他们可能要来一波。
So now we actually get to see the roles happen in action. QG's team lineup is actually fairly standard. Hades solo, very standard. Nuwa mid, Thor jungle. See, okay, yeah, this is what I saw yesterday. So the Nuwa starts Traveler Shoes right off the bat. If you notice at the bottom, let me make sure you guys can see that shit. Let's fix that. Yeah, straight up, this Nuwa here. I'm gonna actually have to fix the video real quick. Hold on, as the game starts. This Nuwa straight up. Real talk, he just gets fucking Traveler Shoes. That's savage, dude. That's filthy. The Shibalanka went trans. The Neath went the Emilito start, which is Bluestone the boots, which will be into Soul Eater. The Athena gets Mark of the Vanguard. Mark of the Vanguard is picked up, but is situational depending on how aggressive the lane will be. So, for example, the Athena recognized that they have a Neath Ares lane that has a lot of kill potential, so the Athena got Mark of the Vanguard. While the Ares is going Watcher's Gift because he probably recognized that Shibalanka Athena, he's probably not going to die in lane that often, right? So the Chinese teams don't blindly pick up Mark of the Vanguard or Watcher's Gift. They kind of analyze the situation, and they're like, hey, you know what? I could potentially die. I'm just going to pick up Mark of the Vanguard. And then, you know, they go from there. And as far as Chinese team fights, pretty much the team fight phase goes like this. Everyone all in commits. It's like crazy. Like, there's no backing off. If you're low health, normally you would see like your teammate would be like, alright, I'm going to back to base and come back, or I'm going to back and teleport in. No. It's none of that. It's all in commit. We fight till we die with honor. You know, like, honor for my family. Like, all that shit, dude. It's like fucking Dynasty Warriors up in this bitch. Like, it is savage. And yeah, it's actually Chronos mid, which is crazy. I don't know. This is the first time I've seen a Chronos mid. Oh yeah, another interesting note, the Nuwa has 2 mana potions and Traveler Shoes. If he gets poked at all, he will not have, like, he just has no health potions, no sustain in terms of, like, health gain. This Nuwa is straight up just Traveler Shoes, which is gnarly. Like, I can't even believe that shit. Like, oh my goodness. No, and there's the aggression. I think, yeah, this is the value of Mark of the Vanguard, right? Like, you can't die, so yeah, you lose out on GPM, but now you just don't die. So. I'm surprised there was no invades this game, so very normal start. If you notice, the Chinese teams, they start like normal start. They do the same exact shit like the NAU do in terms of starting. They do like, you know, mid goes for back harpies in between waves. Everyone starts at their buffs. Like, it's very similar starts.
线霸应该是。
对啊，哈迪斯推线能力这么强的一个神明，
然后我们
被压线。
看他这一波是怎么打。
It's because they dishonor the That's so savage. Does the enemy jungle often abuse Traveler Shoes Nuwa from what you've seen? This is my first time seeing Nuwa Traveler Shoes in action. I've seen a game, like I've seen like the item spot, but I didn't know how they did it, like you know what they were doing. But so far, I'm pretty sure the Nuwa hasn't gotten any kind of value out of Traveler Shoes yet. Maybe he will later. But he keeps the Traveler Shoes all games long, which is weird because that means that Nuwa won't have any kind of natural sustain. So whatever. It looks like QG very highly values Nuwa mid. Oh wow. Defender jumped in Hades ult, and the Thor's level 4 trying to gank. He missed Defender ult, he bit way too early, but Nuwa's gonna get the kill. That's crazy. That was really good timed, but Master Lu got farmed. That's crazy. That's the first time. Okay. That's the third time I've seen a dual lane gank. I think they recognized the situation, responding with the Willix coming over. So Master Lu on farm. And the Willix get the kill, but yeah, dude, the Traveler Shoes, man. Traveler Shoes. Look at the gold. So the Nuwa has 3k gold already because of First Blood. I don't know if Traveler Shoes, you know, means anything or kind of contributed towards that, but he is already up 300 gold on the Chronos. Mostly off the First Blood, though. Not like, it's not like the Traveler Shoes value, really. But that First Blood's definitely going to help, and it's going to go right into Book of Thoth.
知道效果究竟会如何。
我听到你说完以后，我感觉浑身都是冷汗的感觉，你知道吗？这么一想，真的是很可以啊。
你看，但是梦梦的第一个大红药已经消失了，本来这个时候他还是带着大红药的，应该。
As far as builds, everyone's just gonna kind of go into normal builds. You have 4 beads picked up out of QG, and there's the first blink of the game. First blink of the game goes to Ares. I think he started with it. I'm pretty sure he started with it. Yeah, and he just backed now and he got boots. So the Ares has blink, and the Athena support has. Teleport? What? So the Athena support has teleport, fam. Just fuck me up. Just fuck me up. And then there's the gank onto the Neath again. So I think they're putting pressure on the Neath because Master Lu can't backflip without having to blow beads. Every time Master Lu blows beads, for example, if you notice Master Lu's beads are down, a Willix can get a free ult every single time. Great Ares ult. And oh my god, he got deleted. There's Master Lu getting farmed. There's the backflip though. He's jumping in. This is the all-in commitment I'm talking about. Master Lu jumps in at like 2 HP. There's the Nuwa ultimate. And it looks like they're gonna kill the Ares. He's gunning it. He's running. Missed his chain though. And the Willix, I don't even know why he's staying. He's lit. No way, it gets out! Oh, that's savage. And the Storm might not, yeah, he's not gonna die. They don't have enough mana to actually chase down the kill. But that was crazy. And Chronos is fed out of nowhere now. Savage. But this Fenrir is getting farmed. Wait a minute! Wait. Wait, hold on. Am I lit? Is that Athena solo? And that's Fenrir support. Dude, I'm lit. How did I even miss that? Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention the whole time. Like, holy shit, dude. Why did that not click to me? Why is it Fenrir support? What the fuck? I just assumed, like, I wasn't paying attention to, like, actually, like, where the Fenrir or the Athena were going. I just... That's so savage, man. What the fuck? Well, this Fenrir is getting farmed, so it doesn't even matter. Or they lane swapped. Oh, they switched! Oh! What? Bro, like my mind just blew the fuck up. What is going on, dude? So I guess it was Athena support, and then now he's soloing now, and now it's Fenrir support because we China now. Whoa, whoa, that's disgusting. That's straight nasty, dude. I just like. Oh my god. Like, who does that, dude? Like, that's fucking China, man. Who the fuck does that? So I guess that makes sense why he got Mark of the Vanguard. And, oh my god, this Ares? Okay, I was about to say, he lived. Great Thor ult, though. This Fenrir getting farmed. This Hades is gonna have a field day. I love how aggressive OMGB is, by the way. OMGB is all up in their jungle. Like I said, they're very aggressive and they all in commit, even like in enemy territory. They don't give a fuck. Which is very cool to see. There's a lot of action over small objectives, and there's a lot of snowballing of games, I feel like.
他是在人比对面多一个的情况下一换了一，看一下中路这一波想要找流星。
But this Fenrir is getting farmed. You can tell the Fenrir pick's not really working out considering how far behind he is. In terms of gold, QG, even though OMGB is being really aggressive and getting like better team fights, QG is still ahead of gold. The new wall right now is up a shit ton of gold, most gold in the game. Book of Thoth almost going to be done. Traveler Shoes really paying off. Traveler Shoes really paying off, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. He just finished his Book of Thoth, so now he's going to get a big spike in magic damage. I'm about to try this, dude. Traveler Shoes Nuwa mid. Seems like the new meta. The Hades has teleport 3 off the bat. The Athena still has teleport 1. We have a blink on a Willix already. This Fenrir, ooh, this Fenrir about to get kicked off the team. The fuck are you doing, man? That was some nasty shit. This Fenrir's letting the team down. So what are you doing, man? What are you doing, mate? What's crazy is both mid laners have like a shit ton of experience. This Shibalanka, so the Shibalanka Athena are doing decent on experience, but the Fenrir, who is now support, is severely far behind. This Willix jungle, even though he's 1-0-2, is pretty far behind compared to QG. It seems like QG is doing a better job farming the map, and QG is doing a better job getting more experience. So they're up 2k gold, but I'm sure the experience difference is massive out of QG. And it looks like Master Lu getting farmed. Oh my god! No, dash away! Oh my god, great taunt! Oh, he's lit. Where are you going? Run! Dash! Oh! Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's dead. Okay. I don't even know why I went that way, but whatever, man. I thought I was gonna get away. Holy shit. Is this Chronos Knight? Knight is the new wall middle, by the way. Apparently, at least according to the eSportspedia, Knight is the new wall middle. The motherfucker with Traveler Shoes. I don't know if that's true. I can't read Chinese. Maybe you guys can get a translator and find out, but according to the site, QG's middle is Knight. So that is Knight. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not updated. I'm not too sure.
这个事情的话，其实就全靠这个男人 carry 了。本来我们说 B 队2个 carry 点，但是他们这个套路的话，就梦梦说交给你了，对吧？拍了拍流星肩膀交给你了，我出去先帮你们稳住局面，前期不能崩，后期交给你了。
Sadly enough, all the kills that even though Master Lu is on farm right now, the Shibalanka has not gotten any of the kills. He's only up 400 gold, which is actually pretty good, but he has not gotten any of the kills. Master Lu's on farm. This Nuwa's getting crazy big right now because of Traveler Shoes, and I guess the kills that this Nuwa's been getting. Knight or whoever the Nuwa is 1,000 gold ahead of the Chronos middle, and the Chronos middle's doing good too. It's not like he's feeding. He's 3-0-0. Like the motherfucker's doing the best he can. It's just this Nuwa is snowballing out of control at this point. Which I'm gonna pick some Traveler Shoes next game. Whenever this is over, I'm gonna play some ranked Nuwa Traveler Shoes. I'm just gonna go hamski.
这波打起来了，选择开千伤，千伤很危险。这样的话走不掉了，收掉了。
刚才豹女能挡啊？
南京应该是有回头的机会。
黑天啊，黑天是对不对啊？刚才应该可以帮挡一下的。
有点慌。
What a kill. So okay, so my biggest complaint right now is I don't know why. So as you guys know, they start out with Athena solo or Athena support, and they switch it over to Athena solo. Fenrir and Athena, by experience and like knowledge of playing the fucking game, they both lose to Hades solo. So I'm not too sure why they went for that strategy. Maybe to use Fenrir to put a little bit more pressure on Neith, but it's failing horribly because the Hades right now is 1,000 gold over the Athena and 2,000 gold over the Fenrir. The Fenrir support / solo is like borderline. Like I would kick him off. If I was on this motherfucker's team, I would just kick him off and be like, "You're ass. Your strategy sucks. Like, what are you doing, man? Because this Fenrir hasn't accomplished anything. But there's 2 sets of blinks on the side of OMGB. Only 1 blink out of QG right now. I guess they're not getting too many blinks. I'm surprised we don't see any new wall blink. But yeah.
法语2个字怎么写？
稍微做肉一点。
流星14级了，依旧是紧贴着对面女娲的等级。虽然说
Yo, what's up, Sir Ashdox? Thank you, bro. Happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you guys, you know, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving or wherever you're from. Even if you don't celebrate, I hope you guys had a great day. And yeah, we're just covering the winners finals, man, of the Chinese regionals. Pretty sweet.
有锤子，这个走脱了。但是这边好像开起来了，狼人交了一个大招。
As the Willix is still severely far behind in experience at level 9. Holy shit. What a team fight. Spliff, thanks for the 5 months in a row, bro. Welcome back. Mikasa. Mikasa had a really good ult there, too. He just got blown the fuck up. So, interesting note, this Hades is not stacking. No Warlock Sash, no Thoth. Nuwa finally goes down. Good team fight at OMGB, honestly. Or better yet, a good collapse, right? They had a really good collapse there. The Xbalanque even rotated, so I'm surprised the Neith didn't try to go for the tower, but I guess it's too late now. And they get a free. This is the first goal for you of the game going to OMGB. Yeah, make sure you boys welcome Spliff to the family. Yo, If. What are you doing, pal? What are you doing, If?
哦，这波
砸到100个人，挺有机会的。
Oh, this Fenrir is really low. This Athena's really low as well. Oh, they killed Mikasa again. That's twice he's died. He teleported in and died. Master Lu, what a wipe. But this is what I was talking about. A lot of the Chinese teams aren't really that well disciplined. So they keep going in 1 by 1. And because they keep going in 1 by 1, they're just all suicided for Gold Fury. So now OMGB kill all of them and get Gold Fury. So we might see some OMGB at the Worlds tournament. Allied, the Fenrir's name is Dreams Are Too Strong. Kronos, Rod Tahudi, second. See, okay, for whatever reason, OMGB's mid. Oh, no, not even that. Like, Chinese middles, for whatever reason, they either get Thoth first, or they straight up go Ratatouille. They rush that shit. They go Ratatouille first, item. They don't give a fuck.
非常非常的完美，他们5个人展现出来就好像是1个人在操作这5个神明一样。
通过这一波下来呢，他们的经济也是。
But yeah, like I said, it's an all-in mentality. They don't, as long as everyone fights to the death, there's no backing up, there's no disengagements. It's like whenever a fight breaks out in China, you just all in, you die, and then you just say your prayers that you win the team fight because there is no looking back, which caused a lot of snowballing to happen. So QG, while they did have a crazy gold lead, QG, if I remind you guys, they were farming the map better. They had, 2K gold lead, and I'm sure a big experience lead, but now OMGB is up 1,000 golds, 2K golds-ish, and experience-wise, people are catching up. The Fenrir is still severely, like, out of the game, but he's, like, on the same level as the Ares. The Ares on QG is pretty far behind as well. But because of the no GPM item, the Fenrir has the lowest gold in the game right now. And it looks like he's going into an early solve.
前上等级还可以，但是挺危险，是不是传大招？传大招能不能走？走了！啊！
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That thing got fucked. God damn.
没有抓到，没有抓到。这样的话反掉了一个 buff 吗？这个 buff 也没有反掉，这个 buff 还是蓝色方的。哎呦，这样的话。
This Nuwa shot is failing only 300 gold to get. Well, I mean, that's what happens when your team suicides. You know, this Nuwa's like, man, my team's so fucking heavy. I'm like 18k gold ahead of this middle. You guys feeding?
这个叫义父的男人确实做得很好。是的，布沙瑞斯真的也走来，这波要强杀，默默过来没有砸住啊！但是叼住还好，还有卢大师这波应该是在劫难逃了。
Oh, and there's Master Lu again. Farmed. Oh. Okay. Woo, Branching Bow is OP, right? Woo. I don't know if he'll survive that. There's the Hades teleport. And this Kronos is actually getting caught. He's going for it. 2v1. The balls on this motherfucker. Great rewinds. Great rewinds. Now this Nuwa is getting farmed. The Xbalanque is popping off right now. Mikasa is feeding his brains out. Nothing he can do about it. Which weird. So if you look at Mikasa, the Hades item builds, he went to Breastplate 2. He didn't finish Breastplate, and now he's starting Bancrofts. it seems for whatever reason the Chinese sometimes they don't commit fully to finishing an item. I've seen that multiple times where they like get an item almost done and then they're just like, I'm just gonna start the next item, fam, and I'm just like, fuck me up, fam, like whatever, like I don't care, just whatever, man. Still, I would like to point out we have Kronos with Blink, Fenrir with Blink, a Willix with Blink. I'm surprised we don't see no Athena with Blink, but whatever. And the Athena solo has Sov, which is, I guess, pretty cool. The Shibalanka got Heavenly Agility pretty early, so that's pretty normal, right? You see Heavenly Agility at 80 carry.
你说这个套路是期待什么发明出来的？我觉得可以啊，没有什么问题啊。这种老油条贼厉害，
脑洞很大。对，
这 B 队拿出来。
Expo with Ninja Tabby, yes, which is I think that's not bad because they're trying to as a Shibalanke player you want to farm into like a healthy mid to late game, and the extra attack speed definitely helps out there. So considering that Shibalanke doesn't have any kind of attack speed steroid. Is this a best of one? No, I think all matches are best of threes. So finals might be best of fives. No idea.
但是月落也万元户了，我们看到月落发育是非常的优秀啊，领先了整整2000块。
It looks like the Nuwa is going into Obsidian Shard, which means so there's no magical protection besides the Sov's or Aura. None of the gods on OMGB has any kind of magical defense, so the Nuwa might not know that, you know, Spear is more DPS, because the only magical protection they have is right now just the Sov's, you know, Aura, which is 20 magical protection to all people near the Athena. But or maybe I'm just lit. Maybe Obsidian Shard's the fucking GOAT. China #1. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. And the Thor is going Jotuns into another mace item. I would assume that could be a Brawlers. And here, like I said, once again, the Hades. So he still has Bancrofts too. You can see it right there. He has not finished. He hasn't finished it, but he's going into a magical defense item. So I don't know what's going on here. But OMGB is snowballing this game out of control. Gold Fury's up, Fire Giant's up. Surprised we don't see any more aggression. And for whatever reason, China, they keep all their blinks on tier 1. Tier 1 blink is like the GOAT. Like that's, you just keep it there. You don't ever level it up. Because tier 1 blink is just the GOAT. And OMG gets a free gold, which is just going to snowball them even more out of control. They're up a lot of gold now. Ethereal Staff coming out of Athena. I would like to see the Athena blink. We have the 4 blink squad, dude. That'd be sweet. But yeah, QG's getting their shit pushed in. I think OMGB came in with a lot of momentum. So if you watched the games yesterday, OMGB were supposed to lose against OMG, but then they played extremely well and brought it back from a deficit. He's going to pull him back. Savage. He actually pulled him back from the ult. So the Athena's getting fun, but at what cost? OMGB is going to get a free tier 2 tower. So now they're going to back and try to hold the Phoenix. I like OMGB recognize that and they just all in push, get tier 2 for free. And oh, they're not even going to go for the Phoenix. Okay. So they get tier 2 for free. I think that's a good trade. Unless they go up FG or get picked off here. So I'm glad they have the mindset of, hey, we're going to get tier 2. Don't worry about your death. We're going to back off now. So that was actually a pretty good trade. I think, honestly, QG, they could have left one person behind to push the tier 2 on right, but at the same time, they're probably scared. You know, don't want to lose to Phoenix. This Fenrir actually went mid-guardian male, looks like into, I'm going to assume a Heartward. I don't know. I don't know what the motherfucker's going to build. So, interesting note, out of all the games I've seen, Fire Giant was not taken once. Out of all the games I've seen, I'm pretty sure, maybe you guys can correct me in chat, I have not seen a Chinese team attempt to even start a Fire Giant. The game was over, or it was like back and forth until one team suicided enough that Fire Giant was never taken. The Chinese teams, for whatever reason, they ignore Fire Giant. Fire Giant's no touch zone. So, I don't know. I don't know why. They don't really fuck with it. They could, but I don't know why they don't. This Thor got caught up pretty hard. Fire Giant is outlawed in China, outlawed in If you touch the fire giant,
这没有没有，他把
you bring dishonor.
开火能过分了，我不信的。这样的话，这两个人想要守，
The Chinese don't PVE, they
大招开视野，
PvP. Straight savage,
不要
man.
守了吧？你这个还在这边，万一被开了很危险的。
对，赶快防守像二塔还是比较
上来跳上来砸住 IF，IF 交了一个
Okay, crazy team fight about to happen.
换了一波技能。
Oh, they Willix missed his ult. Oh, they Willix missed his ult. The Ares was a little bit out of range there, so they're gonna have to disengage. OMGB could potentially throw this team fight. I mean, Willix ult was a pretty big ult, I'd say. CC immunity, extra physical power. It's probably one of the biggest steroid ults in the game, by far. Oh, he taunts him, but no follow-up because of new white clay minions. Very nice.
拿到一个期待，这边米卡萨的位置还可以。
Oh, the blink. There's the first blink.
拿到两个
Ares pulling. Athena ult.
双方各自换一波技能，还没有正式的血
The
片。
Fenrir's getting, I don't know, this Fenrir is just, look at him, he's just standing there. He's like, what the fuck, fam? Great new upheal.
顶在前面，拖延
Hello? The Chronos is fucking marijuana right now.
有点问题。
There's the Thor initiation.
砸下来，砸到月落，月落交了一个。
Uh-oh.
这边
Uh-oh.
交不出来了，哎呀，期待大。
God damn.
这样的话
Crazy. The Chronos, for whatever, is just completely out of position. Then the Shibulunka gets picked with an ult, so not much you can do there. It was a weird little team fight. I don't know. The Ares initiated in, blew a lot of beads, ults, and then, you know, QG just kind of went in.
大表哥啊，什么萨拉克这种本来后期就厉害，而且他们就不急，真的不急，完全不急。
这要拆凤凰，有女娲。
这凤凰肯定丢了，这个凤凰肯定丢了，这20多秒。
Oh, there it is. A Willix ult back up. He's got that's a dead Ares. But this Fenrir is lit. What are you? Hello? Oh, he lives. Okay.
杀掉
Good for him.
凤凰
Wow, they actually
再杀一个期待。
QG committed so hard to the Phoenix.
往后跑，
Like I said, remember guys, they wiped it. They could have easily gotten Fire Giant. They chose to push right Phoenix instead of Fire Giant. Blows my fucking mind. I don't know why. They're just legit.
一个
No touchy Fire Giant.
刚才那个失误的话，已经这个
We get Phoenix.
没有办法了，他们这样的话
China #1.
还是回到 QG。
We don't need Fire Giants. It must be the mentality. We don't need that.
哦，对对对，
Might be like out of respect because Fire Giant's so overpowered. They probably have like an agreement among each other. No matter what, we don't touch Fire Giant because we understand it is OP as fuck. Out of respect to each other.
就是觉得这把没机会了，对面阵容这么厚，而且就 QG 说，他们刚才那波团的牵扯真的非常漂亮，在这个地方啊，非常漂亮这个牵扯，就各种教一点技能，教一点技能，他们技能完全不是一波教出来，教一点骗进化全。
So,
米卡萨跟着那个
what is interesting, so we have a combat blink out of Chronos. He went Obsidian Shard. No Spear of the Magus being picked up. I don't know why.
没有看到这个队友的位置，自己深入。
I mean, there's not too much heavy magical defensive items, right? It just, I don't know.
人家这波战术
But no, I think they just value Obsidian Shard more than a Spear. Pestilence coming out of Athena, even though there's not really much sustain. I guess the most sustain they have is Hades heal, right? So I guess to stop that. Shield the Underworld out of Athena, so Shield the Underworld is getting picked up. I've seen Shield the Underworld picked up like on select few characters.
这还是场面还是 B 队胜算大，
对对对，
很这个是很客观的。
毕竟现在还领先了5、6千块钱呢。
对，
But I'm not a big fan of that Chronos build. He's went Demonic Grip, Obsidian Shard, now he's going into, looks like it could be an Ethereal Staff, Gem Isolation, who the fuck knows.
先把这波线守。
I've seen a lot of interesting builds. There's nothing static though. The most static build I've seen literally is just like 80 carry builds. Like the 80 carry builds, like Shibulunka's build trans, and they kind of go like this very similar builds. Like this, Shibulunka's gonna go into double crit, and mostly 80 carries kind of stick by the most mathematical builds. You know, the Neefs, they get Bluestone, Boots, Soul Eater, and Shibulunkas get trans. So
如果 QG
that's pretty much the most static thing I've seen. The Freya build was pretty static as well. Did the same exact build. But as far as like other people, I don't know. These guys build some weird shit. The Willix does have Wingblade into Titan's Bane into Male Renewal. Male Renewal 5th, by the way. No execution yet out of the Willix, but he's 5-1 and 6, so
大招能够开出来。
who can complain?
其实像后期很多时候就很。
And there's still 3 empty active slots out of QG, so I think this might be because they're pretty starved on farm right now.
各自交了一波技能，试探了一下，谁都没有摸到谁，做了一波眼神互动。
The store build, this is the all mace builds, by the way. The Jones Wrath Brawlers to Titans. We getting all the maces.
我真的就是一个
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Crushers next.
但是他们出装的话是双前排，两个人都是肉装。
但是狼人其实还是不够肉，还是挺脆的，说实话，他现在这个装备还是不够肉。
他们现在是少一件
Why are the Chinese building where they're hiding their secret shots? Maybe. That could be potentially it. I think this is the first time I've seen anyone even touch Fire Giant, and it looks like they touched Fire Giant by mistake. Still, I repeat, no one has gotten Fire Giant yet in any of the games I've seen, so. I don't know, big fight right now. This Hades is getting blown up. There's Borger whole prop. Mikasa is just out. OMGB is just manhandling them. Great air result, though. Great air result. Pulls 2 people. Beneath backflip. He's dead. Master Lu. Dying. Oh, the Fenrir beads. I don't even know why the Fenrir beads. He just beads for no reason. But it doesn't matter. OMGB cleans up. The Xbalanque is going off. I don't know. I can't pronounce his name, obviously, because it's in China. But he is the Xbalanque player. He knows what he's doing. He's very skilled at the craft of left clicking. I don't know. How did the Fenrir die? Hello? You see what I mean? They just wiped them, and they're just like, fuck Fire Giant fam. Like, hello? They could have easily done it. I guess because Thor was up, they were a little scared, but still. Oh my god, that finish might go down. The Athena Grand Defense. Yeah, they legit like, alright, let's do back harpies, boys. And let's back up. I don't know, they just don't do Fire Giant. So, whatever. I mean, still, I think that's more, they're just afraid. They don't want to throw. Whoever gets Fire Giant at this point is going to win the game. So, whether it's QG or whatever. I don't know why he ulted. He needs to dip. Let's throw ult down. He's just looking around. Allied, his name means Rising Jaguar. That's awesome. That is awesome as fuck. The Fenrir just died by the tower. That is savage then. This Fenrir is lit, dude. He's just fucking lit. So, team fights out of China are definitely strong, but they obviously don't have that much, I don't know, like, it's too much commitment. There's not enough backing, there's not enough discipline in team fights, so people just kind of all in, commit, and die. There's a lot of people going back in at like 1 HP just to die. I don't know why, but as far as, you know, mechanics, the Chinese have definitely good mechanics, especially the Willix players. The junglers in China are really good. Are they Aniston level good? Not really, but they're definitely good at like the characters they play. Oh my god, this Hades is getting picked on, dude. And there's nothing he can do about it. Which is crazy because he gets such a good laning phase. He just keeps getting picked on right now. He's getting bullied. Which is crazy because you expect like OMGB to like take a more commanding lead and do Fire Giant. Oh, this is the first Fire Giant attempt of all of Chinese regionals. This is the first time I've seen it being started. And they're just blowing it the fuck up. Which is crazy, like, whatever. There's the new wall ult. This Ares is dead. This Thor's gonna ult in, calling it. No, he didn't ult in, okay. I think he recognized, like, oh, they have Fire Giant, I'm out. Yo, thank you, BK Venom. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well, man. Yeah, they broke the Fire Giant disagreement. OMGB are here to win. They don't give a fuck. So yeah, this is pretty much, I mean, I can't see OMGB throwing this because of just, you know, them being ahead and having Fire Giant, but you never know. I feel like a lot of these teams make a lot of very minor mistakes in terms of getting picked off, but mostly Mikasa. Mikasa's really let me down this game. He's getting picked off a lot. There's not much Master Lu can do because he's Neath and he got farms early game. So he's kind of like put behind all game. At this point, he's kind of just support DPS. He can't really big boy carry, especially with Neath late game. At this point, he doesn't even have his rage done, so he's pretty much useless. The Xbalanque, though, is going off with full passive stacks and double crit almost online. This guy's ripping butt. This Thor just throwing out ults willy-nilly, dude. He don't give a fuck. He like walks into like 5 people, ults, rinse, repeat. It's silly. But I guess he's just trying to check. see what they're gonna do, which is smart. But I don't know. I can't see them holding this left Phoenix. There's no way. So we'll take a look at the builds again. The Kronos 1 Ethereal Staff, like I called, it looks like he's going last item. Soul Reaver. I would imagine it can't be a Book of Thoth. So I would imagine Soul Reaver.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm in tears watching this. Thanks for casting less than 3.
Yo, thank you so much for the donation. I didn't see how much you donated, so I'll check right now. But this is going to be the final team fight. Kronos taking out Juan. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much OMGB's game, right? Not much they can actually do. Thank you, China number 1, for the $5, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Big shouts to China number 1.
没有技能了，蓝色方已经没有办法处理这个月落了。
哦，这个小兵过来了，这波有点危险。
不会，问题不大，问题不大。这豹女这个一个人在里面疯狂乱戳，一阵爆捅，勇士。
DJ duo cast. Oh, I'm not really cast. I'm just kind of talking about the game, boys. If DJ wants to, is DJ even in chat? If DJ's in chat, I'll go on his mumble. We can talk about it. Anyone know where DJ is? If he's in chat. But yeah, that was a good game. I mean, like, so we'll talk about the game real quick. Let me go to DJ's mumble, see if he's there.